Hey everybody, it's Venus Callida. I'm having a real lazy afternoon, and because it's March break, I'm not going to even feel guilty about it. I'm full of pizza. I got my mineral water beside me. And I don't know how loud I am to you guys, but I want to play some video games guilt-free. I've been really guilt-ridden all week, but I'm going to take the whole day, and I'm going to be playing peekaboo with you all day. I'm here in my gamer robe, and I just want to be comfortable and I don't want to think about too much. Let's play some games. I found them during the Next Fest from Steam. This is one of the free demos that I found that week. I kind of like it, and I finally got past. I figured out a little bit more about how to play this game. So let me just. I'm gonna move. I think that screen is in a good spot. I'm gonna move me just a little bit out of the way. Just a little bit out of the way. Here we go. Alright. I'm in my demon bathrobe and I'm not sorry. Alright, and I'm not going to talk too much. Usually I'm not on this time, so hopefully I'll see you over there in the chat space. If I don't see you right away, please be patient with me and I will get to you. I wanted to get back into this. Okay, so I think I figured out something about this game. So we're basically seeing it through the laptop of the person who we are cosplaying, I guess, representing as if it's we are them. So first person kind of experience. This is their laptop we're looking at as if we are them in the game. So we've got this gross incident report from Emily Roberta is our friend who's texting us right now. Holy bleep. I found a police report that was filed with the studio just before the game came out. Why wasn't this the controversy? How did they keep this quiet? TLDR, a developer committed suicide in the studio. Here's the report I found. Be warned, it's graphic. And we've got some kind of photograph of some ceremonial daggers placed in the eyes of this poor student. Shannon Sierra. Looks pretty good. 166 pounds. Sunday, March the 5th, 1995, a break-in was reported in the evening. They were found dead in the office, laying near a compact disc. Victim found with two identical daggers plunged in eye sockets. Room was locked and security cameras confirm wounds were self-inflicted. I think this game maybe drove them nuts. I don't know. We'll find out. But we just got past that bone pile you last saw me failing at getting past. Oh no! Oh no, it stopped me. Is this all the demo goes to? Hi, Traxer. Oh, I finally beat it and it's not letting me play anymore. I'm going back in. Forbiden Solitaire. And just one more time. I'm just going to play some different demos. We're going to look at new games I don't usually play. And I'm basically not going to get out of my chair today unless I have to. I'm eating pizza. I'm having mineral water. And I just want to chill. So let's see something new. Traxer, I also bumped up. Your next playlist is coming up on the 18th. This is just a beta. Some features are missing right now. We are Will Roberta. And try that again. Once we hit the demo one time, is it not going to let me play anymore? Here we go. Alright. I'm just going to keep playing video games all day when I don't get up to walk around. Oh, I'm not sleeping well lately, so I'm going to be mopey. Oh. Alright, let's play. Bugs are present. Let's play. Forbiden Solitaire. By Grey Alien Games and Night Signal Entertainment. Dun dun dun.
Lies. Known only by legend as the Forbidden Dungeon, it is said that any soul daring enough to plunge its depths may unlock the secret to immortality in the heart of its deepest chamber. The question is, how badly do you wish to live forever?
Dun dun dun. Oh no! Once we hit, then it doesn't let us replay. Ah, okay, guys. I guess I was hoping to show you a game. I like solitaire, so I was interested in it being in a different kind of thing. Okay, I don't know how you feel about this, but here's Rose Academy. This was also from Next Fest. I didn't get too far. I was kind of bored with it, but let's just burn through it a little. We're going to continue the game we had. We got this gym teacher over here that keeps hitting on us. And these other kids. We're an investigator. We used to go out with the principal, and she called us in to find out why a kid basically smeared themselves. So we have to talk to one of the swimmers because the girl was on the swim team. I'm fine, I'm ready. Thank you for showing me to the girl. Quietly closing the door behind her, Annie and I were alone. She stood with her arms crossed over her chest, looking at me defiantly. Alright, go have a nice dinner. Let me know what you're making. I intrusively examined the room. The room seemed to be divided into two completely different territories. I'm going to adjust the view here a bit. Okay, that looks a little better, huh? Alright. I bet the mess is Annie's territory. Judging by the wrinkled collar and crooked tie, the girl is not the type to fold her socks by color. Are you the type that folds your socks by color, Traxer? Anyhow, mind if I sit down? Suit yourself. Annie dismissively waved her hand towards the neatly made bed, but she remained standing. How are you feeling, Annie? I know it's hard to get through this. How do you think I feel? I found the body of a classmate and now everyone's interrogating me as if I'm guilty one. Do you have any idea what it's like? Annie abruptly turned to the window and took a deep breath, trying to calm down. When she turned back to me, her face expressed a mixture of irritation and fatigue. And that stupid fire alarm. The school's on edge and I can't even get any sleep. I understand you're going through a tough time. Can you tell me how close you were to Evelyn? A tough time? Are you sure you're not a psychologist? I already told them I don't need a shrink. No, I'm not a psychologist. I'm here to figure out what happened. My job right now is to talk to Evelyn's inner circle. If you need her inner circle, you got the wrong door and should go to Sophie. We're friends with Evelyn. I wasn't friends with her. Why? You were on the same swimming team and classmates too, weren't you? Annie rolled her eyes as if I had asked the stupidest question in the world. She plopped down on the edge of the bed opposite, showing her irritation. Being on the same team doesn't mean you have to be friends with everyone. Why would I do it? We had nothing in common but the pool. She had eyes like a dead fish, always silent and staring at everyone, and she liked to stick her nose where it didn't belong. What do you mean by stick her nose where it didn't belong? Annie's reaction was instantaneous. Her eyes widened as if she had just realized she had said those words out loud. She abruptly straightened up and clenched her fist. Nothing in particular. It's just, some people always notice everything, remember it, and then use it against you. She was like that. She studied everyone like bugs under a microscope. There's some backstory behind those words, but will Annie share it? She doesn't seem friendly with me right now. Did Evelyn have conflicts with anyone? Perhaps with some of her classmates or your coach? Nothing like that. Did you see her yesterday afternoon? Maybe she looked depressed or worried about something. I told you we didn't talk. I didn't see her. And anyway, I don't keep track of what people do. I have enough worries of my own. Annie fidgeted on the bed. Her gaze darted to the notepad and back to my face. They told me you found Evelyn in the changing room. Why did you need to go to the pool at 11 in the evening on Sunday? Annie froze. The silence in the room grew tense, broken only by the ticking of a clock on the wall. Seconds stretched into an eternity before she finally reacted. The girl jumped off the bed, her face contorted with rage. Anger. Despite her petite stature, Annie looked intimidating. Are you accusing me of something? Who even are you? A cop? I don't see your badge. You have no right to interrogate me. I'm just trying to understand what happened. Responding to her aggression with reproach is pointless. I'm unlikely to achieve anything. Annie Harper is like a feral kitten and used to a human hand hitting, not petting, so it hissed at everyone. To get information, I need to remain calm and not take her attacks personally. You're right, it's not an interrogation. I'm just trying to piece together the events. If I've asked an uncomfortable question, we can move on to another topic. I am here not to accuse anyone, but to understand what happened. Annie blinked, not expecting that reaction. Her shoulders relaxed slightly, though her gaze was still wary. She slowly sat back down on the bed, looking away and avoiding eye contact. When she spoke, her voice was softer, uncertain, seeping through her feigned rudeness. I forgot my towel in the changing room. I wanted to wash it before tomorrow's training. Nothing special. I just went in and I found her. I'm sorry I was rude. This whole situation, Evelyn might have been a bit odd, but she was still a nice girl. Thanks for being honest, Annie. If you remember anything else or need to talk to someone, call me anytime, day or night. It doesn't matter. I took a business card from the inner pocket of my jacket and handed it to her. Annie took the card and nodded silently, tucking it in her uniform pocket. I stood up and headed to the exit. Quietly closing the door behind me, I stepped into the corridor. At that moment, my phone vibrated in my pocket. Whew! I took out my phone and saw a message from Nika. Well, I've already talked to Annie. Mickey wasn't in her room, so now I can go see Sophie Williams, Evelyn's roommate. Number 65. I knocked and no one answered. I knocked again a little louder. Silence. I tried the door handle and the door's locked. Sophie must be in class or just doesn't want to see anyone after everything that happened. After reviewing the list, I decided to visit the room of a student named Vivian Devereaux. The girl's last name seemed vaguely familiar to me. I continued down the corridor, past identical doors with the simple number plates, but when I reached door number 73, I saw it didn't look like the others. Below the number was an elegant drawing of a crowned lion. Judging by the style and technique, it was a family crest. I knocked on the door, and almost immediately a female voice answered from within. Come in. Stepping into the room, I involuntarily froze in surprise. Instead of typical school dormitory furnishings, I saw something more akin to a five-star hotel room. On the large bed, I noticed the room's owner, an elegant girl in a silk robe. She stretched gracefully like a Disney princess who had just woken up. The girl hopped lightly off the bed and took a step toward me. Miss Devereaux? The words slipped from my lips unexpectedly formal. Damn, why am I being so formal? She's Annie's age. If it isn't a good time, I can come back later. It's all right. Please come in. Vivian gestured toward a poof and sat down on the vanity table herself. I accepted the invitation, taking the chance to glance around the room's details. A private room with a double bed and a vanity table for a student? Even if an elite school had its hierarchy, and Vivian Devereaux is definitely at its top. You're Mr. Crofton, aren't you? Please excuse my appearance. I didn't sleep well last night and dozed off. Vivian turned to face me, crossing her legs. Suspicious. Most girls her age would feel awkward being caught like that by a stranger, but not her. But even stranger as her story about napping during the day, she was really sleeping. Where did her flawless hairstyle and makeup come from? How did she not wake up when the entire school was in an uproar because of the fire alarm? Maybe another man would buy this story, but not me. There was a fire alarm recently. Didn't that wake you up? I saw no point in reacting. The fire was in a different wing. It doesn't make sense either. How did Vivian know the fire was in a different wing if she didn't leave her room? If I ask her directly, she'll dodge again. For now, I'll watch. At some point, the puzzle will come together and the truth will come out. I took out my notepad, signaling that the time for polite pleasantries was over and it was time to get to the purpose of my visit. You probably know why I'm here. I need to understand what happened to Evelyn Frost. Any information might help, even if it seems insignificant to you. Terribly tragedy. I can't even get over the moment I found her out at our Evelyn is gone. I even thought about going home. I was so shaken, but I decided to stay. I need to support the girls, especially Sophie. I saw her this morning, poor thing. She's beside herself. They were so close. It's hard to accept the death of someone close. You always think, what could I have done to prevent it? Sometimes people make decisions we cannot prevent. You speak as if you're not particularly surprised by Evelyn's suicide. Did you notice anything strange in her behavior lately? Am I not supposed to say that word? I'll go back and black it out later, I guess. Evelyn and I never had heart-to-heart talks. Of course, if we were friends, I would have noticed something strange and reported it immediately. But given that we didn't communicate, it's hard for me to say if anything about her changed. What prevented you from getting along? You spent several years in the same class. You're her second classmate to mention that she was hard to get close to. May I be frank, Mr. Crofton? Of course, that's what I'd prefer. She never reached out to people, and people didn't reach out to her. It's simple. As for me, don't get me wrong, I wasn't biased against Evelyn. I don't really get along with any of my classmates. To me, they're kids. We have little in common. Aren't you all the same age? I'm talking about psychological age. I've often found it more interesting to spend time with more mature people. I prefer to discuss things more complex and meaningful than prom dresses. When was the last time you saw Evelyn? I think it was Saturday. Yes, that's right. She came up to me and asked if I'd seen Annie Harper. Do you know why she was looking for her? No idea. She just asked about Annie. I said I hadn't seen her and then she left. Do you think pressure could have affected Evelyn? I know she was a good student and the best on the swimming team. Maybe her parents or coach Sam Rivers expected results from her and Evelyn didn't want that? Then the smile returned, even wider than before. There was something strange or mechanical about it. I don't know anything about her parents. And Coach Rivers? She wouldn't do that. Vivian sat up straight in her chair. Her face remained unperturbed, but her tense posture betrayed a desire to end the conversation. Mr. Crofton, I understand you're looking for answers, but I'm afraid I'm not the person who can give them. My knowledge of Evelyn is limited to the fact that she was a good swimmer and didn't talk much. Thank you anyways. I appreciate any information. I have one more question. Rose to my feet, taking my time to continue the conversation. Years of work have taught me that sometimes silence elicits more truth than a dozen questions. Watching Vivian, I noticed how she froze in unnatural stillness. No movement. Not a single breath. As if she was on pause. Her reaction can say a lot, and the most obvious is that Vivian is afraid. I'm going to ask her an uncomfortable question. But, you know where I can find Sophie Williams? I knocked on her door, but no one answered. I'm bored. This is boring. I'm not really making decisions. So I kind of want to go ahead. There's a dark mark on her chest. I'm gonna look closer anyways. She's got a dark mark on her chest. Looks like our elegant lady has secrets. That's a mark from someone's lips, not an accidental bruise. Judging by its bright color, it's quite fresh. Vivian isn't 18 yet. This means her hickeys come from someone inside the school. The coach was just here. I feigned complete absorption in the process of opening the door. I noticed Vivian hastily adjusting the collar of her robe. Thanks for your help. Okay, keep going. Ooh, we're in the pool area. Oh. I noticed a girl by the pool. She was sitting on the edge, her back to me with her feet in the water. But the girl didn't react to the sound of my steps. Sorry to disturb you. Are you Sophie Williams? The girl flinched so hard that she nearly slipped into the water. She turned around sharply. Oh, you startled me. I didn't hear you approach. Sure, I didn't mean to scare you. I'm James Crofton. They told me I could find you here. Oh, you're the detective. The principal warned me you'd be asking questions. There was no wariness or aggression in her voice, only fatigue and sadness. Picked up a rubber mat and sat down next to Sophie on the edge of the pool, keeping a respectful distance. Sophie pulled her knees to her chest and absently ran her foot through the water. Miss Rivers gave me the day off today, but I couldn't stay in my room any longer. Every time I turned over, I saw Avi's side, her books, her clothes, her everything. So I decided to come here. The water calms me. Were you and Evelyn close? Yeah, Avi and I are best friends. She's great. So sensitive and kind, but many don't understand that. It's just Avi doesn't know how to show feelings. She always keeps everything inside. Sophie's talking about Evelyn in the present tense. She probably still can't accept her death. The girl took a deep breath, trying to hold back the approaching sobs, but her chin trembled. A single tear rolled down her cheek, and Sophie hastily wiped it away with her hand. Sophie, I'm sorry to ask this, but I have to. Why do you think Evelyn might have decided to do this? Sophie turned to me sharply, her eyes flaring. Avi couldn't. I don't believe it. She would never do that. I knew her better than anyone, and if something had been troubling her, something so serious, I would have noticed. If you don't believe it was suicide, then what do you think happened? I've been asking myself that question since last night, but I don't have an answer. When Avi didn't come to the dorm room last night, I immediately felt something was wrong. It was all like a dream, a terrible nightmare. I was about to go and look for her, but Miss Preston got to me first. I don't even remember exactly what she said, but when she came into our room and I saw her face, I immediately knew something bad had happened. Sophie closed her eyes and exhaled loudly. Many people I've talked to say that Evelyn was quite a private person. Do you think she might not have shared everything with you? Sophie's gaze drifted aimlessly across the surface of the pool as she gathered her thoughts. I don't know, maybe I've been too focused on my own problems lately and haven't spent enough time with Avi. What kind of friend does that make me? A wave of emotions overwhelmed Sophie with renewed force. She buried her hands in her face, her shoulders convulsing with quiet sobs. I tried to comfort her with words. I'm a man alone with girls. I didn't touch Sophie, but my voice softened. Listen, Sophie, what happened isn't your fault. People sometimes hide their pain so deeply that even the closest ones can't see it. You should remember Evelyn for who she was, your best friend. And if you want to help her, help me figure out what happened. Sophie lowered her hand. Words hit their mark. A flicker of determination appeared in her eyes. I took a clean handkerchief from my pocket and offered it to Sophie. She gratefully took it, dabbing her eyes. You're not what I imagined you'd be. What did you imagine me to be? I don't know, a cold professional who doesn't care about people. She sighed softly as if gathering her strength. And you're right, Avie deserves for her loved ones to know the truth. I'm ready to tell you everything I know. Do you know why Evelyn went to the pool last night? Did you see her when she left? The last time I saw her was yesterday after dinner. I'm not sure, but I think she said she wanted to talk to Miss Rivers about something. Sam seemed to say she spent the evening in her room. I'll need to talk to her again and clarify if Evelyn came to see her yesterday. You two were roommates, weren't you? After dinner, did Evelyn leave or did you? At these words, something changed in Sophie's demeanor. Her shoulders tensed and her eyes darted around. I stayed in the room. First, I was in the room preparing for a test, then I went to dinner. I came back. No, before I came back, I went to the library to get some materials. And then I was back in the room when Avie left. That was around 6. Right, or maybe later. I think I already mentioned. So did you see Evelyn leave? Sophie's gaze flitted across the walls, the ceiling, the water, anywhere but at me. She began methodically winding strands of hair around her index finger, then straightened them and winding them over and over again. Yes, no, I was in the room when she was getting ready, but I had to return some books and I probably left before she did. Or she left before me, I can't remember. It was a hectic day. She's definitely hiding something. First she claimed to have seen Evelyn around 6, but now she's confused about whether she was even in the room at that moment. What exactly is Sophie trying to hide? That she went somewhere? Or that she saw someone with Evelyn? It was the coach. I bet anything it's the coach. Or maybe she knows more about where her roommate was going. I won't pressure her. It's better to change the subject and come back later when there's more information. She has a great family. I know Mr. and Mrs. Frost personally. They're good people and I love Avie very much. I stayed with them for a week at the end of summer before school started. They live in a beautiful house on the coast. While Sophie was talking about Evelyn's family, I felt my phone vibrate in my pant pocket. Bzzz. I was inappropriate to get distracted at that moment, but it could be something related to the investigation. Thank you for being so open, Sophie. Your words have clarified a lot. I need to continue the investigation, but I'd like to come back to our conversation later if you don't mind. Sophie nodded slowly. Sure. I nodded goodbye to her and headed for the exit. She's holding something back. Nice library. I think I'm gonna stop here because I think I'm getting a little bit sleepy here. What can I do? Can I save it? Ooh, I'm saving my game. Alright, everybody. I'm gonna say goodbye for now. And I think this made it to our wish list already. So that was that. Now, before I leave, because this is just a little quickie check-in. Let's look at what's happening in Crush Crush for the special event for the school spirit event. Here we go. I have a feeling I'm gonna now sleep for a few hours because I didn't sleep much last night. I don't know. Have my water. Have my water. Oh, thanks. We got Lotus in the main game. I don't even know when she got there. Let's just check on it. Okay. Okay. Lotus, you need some coffee? You need some... I need some coffee. I'll make it after I wake up. I can feel it. I'm getting hit with sleep. I gotta go. Maybe when I wake up, usually first thing in the morning after a good sleep, I get artistic. I want to finish that picture of Venus for the Genshin Impact style art collab. I want to do that. I feel like I want to do that today. Alright, let's get into the game. Let's go, Kyoko. Let's see. This is how Kyoko and I met. Hi, keep her in a kiss. Love that chibi. We need Generica to become a nuisance. We are working on box 11. Oh. We're waiting for the science teacher to become a level 3. It's a level 2 right now. English teacher's doing pretty well. Well, science teacher's about halfway. Okay. And until then, let's go back to the top. What can we do here? What can we do here? Ooh. Hi, Rory. 1 diploma. Apple. Now we want to go to the beach. Maybe we can't. Oh, we need 4. Alright, let's take it from over here. Going to the beach, going to the beach, going to the beach. Hers is like a 2-piece version of Mio's 1-piece, like the gamer bathing suits. I do think I stand by what I was saying to Rose Color Sparks on yesterday's live collab. If they had a line of cosplay bathing suits for this game, I would totally want to do a cosplay convention for the Sad Panda Games universe. La 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 la. I'll do a sightseeing while we can. Let's do this. That's a nice picture. I like the checkered sleeves, actually. It reminds me of race car drivers. That may not be what it is, but to me, it looks like a race car driver, kind of. The checker flag thing. La la. So these must be the school colors. Navy and gold. School Spirit Week. And let's put on some gamer music after this for the little bit of time we have left. I'm going to play Peekaboo all week long because it's March break and I don't have to go to school. Yay! Although I still have online stuff to do. I have a couple more scripts I have stuff I can produce. I'm not done. There's so much to do. I got, let's say, 50% of the most important stuff actually done right before I came online. So I'm feeling good about that. Today's the day I'm going to be crushing things, getting stuff done, but need some self-care too. Get that science teacher going. Encyclopedias. Oh, you can only do one at a time. Apples. Can only do one at a time. Come on, Generica, we need you. Oh, we've got a long way to go. I don't think Joy has popped yet either. No, it hasn't. So we can't even work on it, so we can't feel any way about that. English teacher, is it a level 3 yet? It's working on it. It's working on it already. That's good. Helpful, we're working on it. I know we are. Why don't we stop working on funny? Okay, I made an adjustment. Okay, helpful is at 52. Let's see if that's all we needed. Oh, it is. We made it. So I'm going to drop this. We need money. Here we go. Alright, Msoul. It's Venus Callida. Hello there, Winter Wolf. I was actually just going to get offline for a little bit, take a nap, and then I'm going to come back, work on some art, and I am going to do gaming tonight for sure. Did you like the music I chose for you? I wanted to pick things I was hoping you would like, and I tried to put things with titles that would kind of make its own sort of title story in the playlist looking part. And I'm hoping you like it. I liked it. Well, I picked them because I liked it. I was concerned that some of the transitions weren't the smoothest, but I wanted certain titles to go together. And I like certain slightly different styles within the genres to go together. Hey, Traxxer Winter Wolf. I almost feel like I have to log into WoW even if I'm not playing the game so you guys can talk WoW stuff. I hated cutting you two off the other day. I think you two have a lot in common to talk about. You know what? I'm going to play Warcraft Rumble before I take a nap because then you guys can talk WoW and it'll all work together. It'll all make sense together. I'm in my little Demon Hunter house coat today. You guys talk. Go ahead and talk to each other. But Winterwolf, I would like to be curious to know if you enjoyed joining our Party Bus Mayhem this morning. Because I really hope you did like it. Because I liked it for you. But I wanted some dark piano in it because I know you can play piano. And then I'd want you to tell me, can you play what you heard? Oh, there's a playlist for you as well. Wait, can I go in? I'll show you. I want to show you what I did. I feel very happy. I know that it's not me making my own music, but they are free assets that we're allowed to use by the artists. And don't worry, Traxxer, yours is coming out. Wait, let me see. No, I don't want that. Never mind what I'm looking at here. I'm going to go in and show you. Let me see. Let me see here. If I go into my channel. So I'm going to bring this over. You guys can see that. So when I go into my videos. Oh, I got to manage my videos. Hang on. Okay, so for what you're going to see, for today is the 15th, right? So Winter Wolf joins the Party Bus Mayhem. Can I play for you right now, just a little? Okay, so you'll see, I know you love Nelfs, and I love the color blue. And so I separated kind of the Winter Wolf artist of you into, I know you don't like, but I'm going to tell you, the white is smexy on a guy. I don't care what you say. I'm going to show you. Here's the video. I made this for you last night. I won't play it all. But look, so Sarah is the Nelf part. And you're in the middle, you're Winter Wolf. But look, you're kind of like a mystical elven werewolf. I think we can have those. See, because down in the bottom, you're a wolf with a little white rose in the mouth. Again, because I associate white with snow. So the snowy rose, and I made sure he wasn't a perfectly white wolf. I wanted that little bit of the armor color in his fur around the face, make him imperfect. You can play it on piano, which is just so beautiful. I love piano. When I hear piano, I like Warcraft Rumble. I got into it. Sometimes I'm terrible at it, but I still have fun playing. So yeah. So you see what I did? I separated the Sarah part of your character and the Winterwolf part of your character, and I made you wolf down on the selfie at the bottom. So you're both. That's both you. In my symbolic brain, with the hair and the fur and the armor and the fur and a white rose for the lady, Sarah, who's a beautiful smexy Nelf, because you like the Nelfs in our party bus. So I put you guys on my party bus now. You're part of our lore. In my rising world. And I picked the songs. I wanted to find songs specifically that kind of make a story together. So I know some of the transitions may not be the best, but action is there because I felt it followed the foghorn the best out of the song styles. But I really loved Into the Darkness. I know there's one song that's got lyrics. Usually I don't pick ones with lyrics, but I didn't mind it. Yeah. I kind of think it makes its own little story. On top of being my visual story. well, I imagine your wife fits under your arm, so this Nelf is all tucked in. But I hope let her know that I meant that to be her. And yeah. Anyway, so that's for you guys. Welcome to our party bus. Don't worry, Traxxer. So Traxxer, you want a sneak peek? There's one for Fan Rose as well. Gets a second one. So Traxxer, I'm not going to play the sound, but Traxxer, this one's for you. I'm not going to play it. So we've got glowy eyes in this one. You're admitting that you might be just a little bit aggressive. Just a little bit. You get your favorite music style over here. It was a little harder to find styles of the sounds to string together a kind of a party, like a story out of the titles, but yeah. Okay, while you guys talk PvP, I'm going to play Warcraft Rumble so that all our chat makes sense. I very much like my pictures that I make with that. Playing Warcraft Rumble. Before I have a little nappy poo, and then I'm gonna do some art today. I'm feeling like I might be getting into the mood finally. And then tonight I'll be playing WoW. Not today, but tonight. For Dragonflight Follies time. Claiming my rewards. Yay. This guy. This guy. This guy. Sneed. La 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 la. Oh, this guy. Old Merkai. This guy. Claiming from the Blingtron. Ooh, got some money. Then I have to get back on my pally. After Orin, I'll level Baby V. Here we go. Let's see what we can do. Oh, this guy. Let's play. Oh, this guy. I wish these would fit better into the screens. So I'm gonna definitely lose. This is terrible. Yeah, I'm dead. This game's ending. Boo! Okay, we have to do this differently. I don't see how I'm gonna win this one. Oh, it's bad. Yeah, let's get out of here. This is not working. Okay, we're going back to the world map. That guy, I can't get enough out in time. Okay, I'm gonna go over here. Oh no, I don't like that. I'm gonna go over here. Alright, let's do this. Safe pilot time. I like my safe pilots. Aww. I'm dead. I'm dead. No, no, no. No, 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 no. Come on, safe pilot. No, it's a draw. Well, at least I didn't die. I'll try this one more time. Oh, come on. Oh, she got him with a little lightning bolt. Oh no. Oh, I'm gonna die. Oh, I'm gonna die. No. Yeah. I'm gonna try it one more time. I'm gonna try it one more time. I'll be playing WoW later. I'll be playing WoW later. I'm gonna do one more round of this. I gotta win. I gotta win this one, and then I can let it go. Oh, I didn't understand that that was a bad guy. Oh no. This is so difficult. Come on, we need some boost. Come on, Miner, you gotta survive it. No, no, no. Oh, it's getting there. Ah. See, you said, yeah. See, you're admitting you're a terror. You know, you're aggressive. Whatever. Yeah. Yeah, it's a draw. The best I'm doing is a draw. You're the toxic kid. See? The good old days. You're funny, man. You were had such hurt feelings that day. I made the art called Traxxer's Offended Soul, and Traxxer's Aggression, the Attack of the Lipsticks. But I think you're gonna like the playlist. I'm glad you had a good sense of humor about the first playlist, because I like to play with you. I think you're my favorite new toy. I'm so sorry. I need a more heavy hitters on the floor at the same. Okay, gonna have to do this. These things sneak in. Yeah, no, I'm not winning. Look at this, like they go right through my peoples. I think I should just take down that crossbow, really. Yeah, I'm not getting big enough heavy hitters out to begin with. Oh, and they're dive bombing me too. Boo! I should bail. Yeah, I can't get the big hitters out. Yes, boo. It's another draw. Ah! Tracks, are you funny? I can't give this up. I can't take a break until I do this. Oh man. Actually, I'm rethinking how to do my costume. Now that the contest costume is closed for the streamer event, I'm gonna just get an allusion to my costume and something that looks more cool, but is not my exact drawing for the boots. I made a decision and it will save me money. So I'm arranging all that this weekend too. I like my cosplaying, so. Okay, I want the biggest heavy hitters out on the floor right away. I have to wait for them. I have to wait for them. This big beetle guy is a wonderful tank in this game. Oh, now I remember why I didn't do that last time. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't want to waste my miners. Let's get those miners out. No. I thought I was doing well this time. Come on, come on, come on. I want a heavy hitter. Oh, I finally won. It only took me half an hour. Yay. So are you guys both in arenas this year? Okay, one last one. I have to do one last one. Just lock in that I won something today. Then I'll move on with my life. Oh, let's go over here. What's over here? Gulia. Let's try playing against Gulia. She's missing her whole stomach. Greetings, Gulia. Did we win? Oh, yay! We got enough up to the top. Bye, Gulia. You're going to do rating? Yeah. Oh, hey, you guys probably know this, but do you know that in every single region of the new regions of the new states of Midnight, there are 5 telescopes, and if you see all 5 telescopes, they all contribute towards these 10 coupons to buy new art. And that if you do the one-man dungeons in the academy, the collegiate, you can go and buy the art. And you know how I saw that fortune teller in there? If you collect all the fortunes and have a set, the things that cost $1 million go down to 999 gold. But you have to keep one full set for yourself. You can keep it in your bank. You don't have to have it in your bag to use to have the discount. And then if you get doubles, you can auction out the doubles for people trying to collect the sets. That's one new thing I learned that I just wanted to share with you in case you didn't know and I know something. All right, we'll try to take this area and then I'll move on with my day. I wish I could eat cookies. I'm really having a craving today. Dang it. What are these? Oh, they're so... All the enemies are so close to me. This is not fair. Oh my goodness. Oh no, there's no one to help him. Oh, these will take so much. I'm gonna die because I have nothing more to give. Oh, I'm dead. Look at his stomach. Ugh. I'll try one more time. How did they get right under me? Aww. Okay, I think I'm done. I think I'm done. Okay, world map. That's okay. We had some fun today. Well, I have stuff to do. And I'm gonna be back later tonight to play WoW. I gotta get some stuff done around the house and get up and move my body. But it was nice seeing you guys. I'm gonna claim my rewards first. Yay. Oh, look. A baby. Hello, dragon. The ghouls. I gotta support the ghouls. This guy. He's an awesome tank. Alright. And that's it for today with Warcraft Rumble. I'll be in WoW later on today and all week because I don't have to go to school this week. Yay! So I'll see you guys all later. Bye. Oh, get rid of that. So thanks Traxxer, thanks Winterwolf, thanks everybody for popping by, and I'll see you later tonight for Dragonflight Follies. Tonight, either at 5 or 6 o'clock at night. Anyways, it's on my YouTube schedule. Talk to you later.